Okay, kind of getting a little bit better as far as health. Christian Hayward out, Kushner, J.R. Tavai, Bacham, got TJ back, got Torrin back, got Burnett back, Demetrius Wright still out, Filippo out, got Deion Bailey back, Cody out, Yobo out, Christian Thomas out, Robert Woods out. So, we got a few guys banged up, but we're getting guys back, so it was good to see them push themselves out here. And now we're basically getting ready for Game 2 at 12:30 tomorrow. Everything from here will be just like the night before the game and pregame in the morning. So it'll be another test for our guys. Really, there's 3 tests, really, because number 4 isn't live. So there's 2 left. This will decide a lot about where we are as far as starters, where we are as far as travel roster, where we are as far as who's come back when school starts, all those things. So this will be big.
This upcoming scrimmage or the next 2?
Both. This one even more, just because it's sooner. And so we started making a few little moves after the first one, and this will show more. And so hopefully when we get to 3, we're not still trying to figure out very many things. I'm sure there'll be some things, but hopefully we'll be pretty set.
What in particular, what are you, along with everything, is there anything specific position groups that you're really going to be focusing on in terms of a position battle?
The receivers after Robert, the young tight ends, the both guard spots, all tailbacks, linebackers, another safety, and another corner. Yep, but we're early still. I think I think we're still at 21 or 22 more practices.
What happened to Rhett Ellison today?
I think he's going to have stitches. I think his thumb opened up or something, and so I think they had to stitch him up.
How is that other safety spot looking with Demetrius sideline and stuff? Who's challenging there?
It's really wide open because after that, we haven't gone live again since Demetrius getting hurt, to really see that much. So this game will have a lot, to see those guys in their snaps. Like we said, Juwanza did play well, improved from where he was a year ago, so that was good to see.
Is there a certain skill set you're looking for in that position to complement TJ?
Tackling, no doubt. With the issues we've had over the last 2 years, especially last year, tackling is going to win out over speed, over coverage, because it's so important, especially all the offenses. So many offenses nowadays, what they go to, there's so many balls getting out quick, there's so many strange runs coming at you that they break, and it's about the tackling to limit those plays so they're not explosive plays. So it's part of the Tony Burnett moving outside as well, because we think he's where he may not be the greatest cover guy in the world because he's bigger. I think that adds tackling to us.
How do you see the receiving, rotation shaping up beyond Robert at this point?
I think we know what Robert is. I think Carswell has really distanced himself from everyone else. And if we were to play today, he'd be the number 2, and then I just think it's all washed up in there. Mm-hmm. So it's why you have this much time. It's why you have training camp and all these practices to figure it out. And these next 2 games are going to be very big for all those guys after those 2.
Mm-hmm. Is Woods playing tomorrow?
I doubt it. We'll move him around in the morning, but I wouldn't think he would.
Is it the same ankle that he injured before the spring game?
Yes.
Still?
In this kind of situation where you're trying to determine is that, I don't want to say a good thing, but the fact that you don't have to get him reps necessarily tomorrow, does that help you figure this receiver thing out?
Sometimes, there is a good side to injuries as far as opening things up for other people, and we wouldn't have played Robert all that much anyway. So yeah, it does give more reps to the guys we're trying to figure out. But like I said, we probably wouldn't have played it that much anyway.
It seemed like the play of the day on defense today was Nikel with the pick 6, and obviously he's sort of a guy you had a lot of praise for. What in particular stands out about him in this training camp? What progress has he made?
I just think he's exactly the way we describe a Trojan, what we're looking for, from everything, from academics to handling himself off the field, to the weight room, to training, to nutrition, to practice habits. I don't know. I don't recall the last time. I could be mistaken. I don't recall the last time he even missed a rep. Every day you guys are out here. He's one of the first guys here, last guys to leave. He's just really I'm not saying he's the player that Troy Polamalu was, but he's the same attitude and same work ethic that he was.
That's the perfect segue to, have you heard of fan buses out yet?
Yeah, we don't, those are not completely posted, and so we're still trying to get into that.
Was he out here today?
He was not.
Did you tell him not to come? Or
No, it just looks like we're going to know here in the next 24 hours, and kind of getting the feeling that he's not going to be eligible, so we just don't want any distractions.
How is Martin Coleman settling in the guard? He's sort of an unknown guy.
Yeah, Martin has improved, definitely from when we got here. He's lost some weight, still has a ways to go in this camp, but he has shown some flashes, and he's made some competition.
The center quarterback exchange going with Colin and Matt. I mean, are they going as fast as they need to at this point, or can't?
It's a growing process, them being together and Colin being out for the spring didn't help. So, it's brand new for the two of them. But it's coming along. It's still shaky at times, especially the shotgun. So we got to continue to make sure we're working on it.
Anything in particular you're looking for in Matt, other than managing the game, making the right decisions? Is there something that from camp that you want to see him do tomorrow?
Completion percentage. As we look at it, over camp, the two freshmen are leading our team in completion percentage. He's behind them, so we really like him to, and that's them being really safe and conservative and him being aggressive at times. So we really want to see him complete the balls tomorrow. Really, come out of this game hopefully at 70% or better.
Charles Burks, defensive end, is that looking at him for the future at this point, or is that just an experiment?
Yeah, it was something that we had probably planned on doing coming in. We talked a lot about it. Let's see him at both, put him at one, and then move him back to the other. And didn't know the red experiment and how that would work and stuff. So he'll be one of those guys that we'll keep looking at, and we don't need to figure it out right now.
Your freshman defensive lineman, Townsend, what does they look like? They can figure in here this year?
Don't know yet. We haven't decided for sure to redshirt anybody or not redshirt anybody. I shouldn't say that. Obviously, there's a couple guys we know we're not going to redshirt, but we haven't decided for sure who we're going to redshirt. So these two games will be very big, especially this one, for those freshmen that would be kind of on the bubble.
Good.